Hello guys, welcome to SFDCPathshala. I hope you guys are doing well. This is the another video of GraphQL series, and in this video we are going to learn how we can implement GraphQL query in our LWC component. I already discussed about GraphQL and their operators. If you didn't watch those videos, please go and search for GraphQL playlist from SFDCPathshala. In that video, I executed some queries using Postman. So hope this will helpful for you. So let's begin with this video. First of all, we need to create a LWC component, and then I will implement GraphQL query to retrieve accounts record. Okay. First of all, we need to create our LWC component. So I already connected my VS Code with my developer org, and now I'm going to create a LWC component. Let me click on write, and if you see, create lightning web component. I'm going to name it as GraphQL demo, and I will select default path. So here you see my component is created, and now I need to do some changes into metadata file. So I will make version as 61 is exposed as true, and now I need to set target. So I'm going to set targets and then target. I will use this component into lightning homepage. So I just need to import lightning page here. Lightning underscore home page. Okay. Now let's go for JS file, and we need to import GraphQL. How I can import? I just need to write import. Here you see it is suggesting to import. So I'm going to click on tab button, and it's imported GraphQL as well as GQL. So GQL is nothing but an indicator, or I can say adapter, which will wrap the GraphQL query. Okay. Now after importing GraphQL module, we need to use wire adapter. Then only we can retrieve data. So first of all, we need to import wire decorator here. So I'm going to import it. Now I need to implement this wire decorator. So this is the way. And into wire decorator, we need to write method first, which is GraphQL, and then you see my VS code is suggesting how we can write GraphQL query. Now what I will write query colon GQL, and then this is special character to write query. So query, and we are going to retrieve account records. So I need to write accounts, and then simple UI API, then again query, then account. And if you remember, we need to write simple query here, which is aids and nodes. So I'm going to write aids, then node, and the field name. So I'm going to retrieve ID, then name. For name, I need to write value, then I want to retrieve phone, value, and then I want to retrieve owner. So for owner, I can retrieve ID and then name. I want to retrieve created by as well. So created by, and then ID, and then name. Okay, so our query is ready, which I want to retrieve. Let's check syntax once. The query syntax, so I'm going to copy this from accounts to this all. So let me check. It's started from here. Okay, okay, okay. So it is here account, then aids, then notes, name, owner. Okay, so let's make it formatted, and we need to write three more. Okay, now let's copy this query and paste it here. Okay, I hope this query is visible to you and you are getting the points. So after that, we can pass some dynamic variable. So I will show this when I will use operators. I will retrieve data using operators. For now, I'm going to pass nothing. That's why I just put it comma and nothing. And now we need to write the method. So I'm going to write it as GraphQL result. Okay. So this is the method. In this method, we will get data and error. So I need to write like data, comma, errors. Okay. Now, if it will return data, so I will print it and I will show you the format of that data. So let me put it as data, and now I'm going to use console.log, and I will write here GraphQL account result, and then JSON dot stringy 5, and then data. Okay, so our code is ready to show account records. Okay, now let's deploy this to org. Here it is. Okay, so our component is deployed. Let's check for it. Okay, so here it is, GraphQL demo. Now I want to show this into our home page. Let me do one more thing. Let's go for HTML file and just write here hello GraphQL. Okay, and let's save it and let's deploy it again. Okay, now let's edit this home page and place our component, which is GraphQL demo, like this. Okay, let's save it and let's check console. So I clicked on inspect and then let's click on console. And if you see GraphQL account result, and the format is UI API query account aids notes and no into node, you can see ID, name, phone, owner ID, and owner name. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me show you data one by one. So this is GraphQL account result, and if you see, there is UI API node. Another node is UI API. So I'm going to console it as well, console.log, and then I will copy this and I will write GraphQL UI API account result, and I will write dot UI API, and let me save it and deploy it. Okay, let's do a hard refresh and then check for value. So you can see GraphQL UI API account result, and it is now showing directly from account. It's removed that UI API. Like, it's didn't removed actually. I directly gone through UI API node value. Okay, so now how we can run a loop for this data. So what we need to do, so if you see, after UI API node we need to write query and then account and then aids. Okay, so what if I will write query, then account, and then aids. Okay, let's save it and deploy it. Let's do a hard refresh once again, and let's check for the data. So now you can see we are getting the node value directly. So after clicking on aids, we are getting the node value directly. And into node, you see ID. This is the first record till here, owner, and yeah, created by C. And then the second node is here. So what we can do, we can execute a loop into this. So I'm going to write a loop here. If you see, it's already suggested, so I'm going to keep the same. Let I equal to 0, I less than data dot UI API dot query dot account dot aids dot length, and then I plus plus. Now I'm going to write a console here, console dot log, and into this I will write detailed about account. Okay, so what we need to write, like what I can print here, I can print the value of account name and phone number and owner name. Okay, so here you see aids, and this will be ith value, then node, then name. Okay, some space. So let's write a name. Let's write name. So this is the name, then a space, phone. Okay, and the owner. So if you see owner, okay, let me click on tab button, so it will load all the things directly which I want to write here. Okay, So for name, we need to write dot value because we are retrieving value of that name. Similarly, for phone, we need to write dot value. If you gone through the format, then you will get the point why I am writing value here. If not, please comment down, and or you can go through previous videos. Okay, why I am writing value here. Okay, I guess we are going to print sufficient information which will make us understandable. Okay, now let's deploy this and let's see what data we are getting. Okay, now let's do a hard refresh here. So see, this is the ground account result, this is the API UI result, and okay, because of this we are because of this filter we are not able to see this. So see, now you can see detailed about account name, you can see the name, then you can see the phone, and then you can see the owner. I hope you guys are understanding how we can use this GraphQL into our LWC component. So what I did, I didn't used Apex here. I just imported this GraphQL module and this query, and then we can retrieve data. Okay, I hope you guys are understanding how it is working. Please do comment if you have any query. I will try to answer. Please pass your feedback if you have, or if you like this video, please hit on like button, subscribe to SFDC Pathshala if you are new. And one more thing, in next video I will take a real-time example of GraphQL implementation, and I will give you a demo with code. So keep watching this GraphQL playlist. Till then, keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.